She fights out of Dallas, Texas. She weighed in at 124 pounds. This is Montana Stewart. And across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, she fights out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. She weighed in at 124 pounds. This is Kathina. Kill switch low. Our referee in charge of this battle is Mr. Kevin Nix.
Okay, ladies, we already went over the rules. I expect a clean fight, no fouls, touch gloves, go to your corners, be warriors.
Everyone on Fight.tv, everyone here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, at Paradise Cove, at River Spirit Casino, are you ready? Here we go!
5 rounds, 3 minutes each. It is an MMA fight between Kathina, Kill Switch Low, and Montana Stewart. Montana, I couldn't find anything as a nickname for her, so she just goes by Montana Stewart. A lot of press on her being the protege of Johnny Hendricks. I don't know if that's something that a fighter would want, hanging over them.
Like being in Conor McGregor's camp.
Right, sure.
It is a little pressure training with a UFC champ. So she's going to be held to a higher standard.
She is recently engaged. She's also studying kinesiology. So you got someone who's doing a lot. She's not just doing fighting. She's doing all these other things as well. And like we said, we've been told she's going to The Ultimate Fighter.
And her opponent is, she's got, over 15 fights. So.
Absolutely. Kathina definitely is very experienced. It's kind of a slower start for both fighters here as they're still feeling each other out. We still have the main fight. Hayes Wilson and Myron, the future dentist. Sorry, Gerald.
Oh, you're fine. It's a good jab. I was mentioning her jab. That's a real key part a lot of fighters don't use. It's kind of turning the jab into a hook.
One of the things that I know they teach us at Apollos is jabs are the best tool you have. You can have the most force and deliver the most damage.
Kathina looks a little hesitant. She may have caught a couple shots early. She's kind of staying back and kind of pawing. She hasn't really committed to any strikes here or takedown. She's bringing a right hand, but it's pretty predictable.
We're seeing a lot of just punching. That was a little hammer fist to the thigh.
It's kind of like sparring right now, so hopefully it'll heat up a little bit.
It almost appears as though Kathina is telegraphing a little bit with her eyes. Ooh.
She walked right in there.
That was more like a foot loss than a...
I'm not sure if this is a 3 or a 2. Is it a 2?
It's 5 3-minute rounds.
Okay. I remember they had an issue with the women's rounds being shorter, and they're changing it. So.
There's a good combo there from Montana Stewart.
Good crowd to respect these ladies' work. It's not a boring fight. They're just trying to figure each other out right now.
Under 30 seconds to go here in round number 1 of this female flyweight battle here at Extreme Fight Night. River Spirit Casino, the super fights. This is the co-main event.
They're both exchanging shots, so I don't know how to score that round. Little heckler by the corner.
And that's the end of round number 1. And as you pointed out, a lot of fights start that way where they're just trying to feel each other out. It's pretty traditional for pretty evenly matched fights that respect each other. Yes, Joe?
They better pick it up or it's going to be a coin toss on the decision.
Usually we will see an increase in volume all the way around, right?
Yeah, definitely. Somebody's got to open up because right now they're both kind of doing the same thing.
Right, they're both just kind of seeing how it works. And
they're sparring right now. That's what I call it.
Right, just kind of trying to figure out the formula of the other fighter.
And I'm sure Montana in the back of her mind is going, don't lose this fight. She's got a big opportunity coming up. Hopefully it all works out for her. But, Kathina isn't showing any weaknesses right now. We haven't seen him go to the ground yet.
What are you going to hear from a corner? When you have a first round like that, what is your corner going to be telling you, Gerald?
Be more active because nobody has any idea who won that round. Neither one of them did anything impressive enough to choose.
There we go. All right, here we go. Round number 2 here at River Spirit Casino Extreme Fight Night. The super fights. Montana Stewart in the pink trunks. And we've got Kathina Killswitch Low in the black trunks.
Montana's throwing more kicks for sure, more effective kicks. She's been throwing an outside leg kick. Show some damage would be nice. Kathina's kind of like throwing half shots almost. If you notice, she committed to a right hand early and landed, but other than that, she's gun shy a little bit.
She is doing a lot of head movement, and her feet movement are there.
She's got to do something with it though, man.
Montana's starting to build some confidence with her combos.
I like to see it go to the ground and see how these ladies. Montana is starting to show a little dominance. Kathina's right eye swelling up too. She got a little mouse if you see it from that jab.
Oh yeah.
She's tagging her with that jab.
And if that's working, you stick with that, right, Gerald? And you've got to start to a fight like this. You've still got 3 more rounds to go after this one.
She's waiting on that jab. As soon as Kathina does something, pop, boom. There we go. Starting to heat up a little bit.
You're right. Montana is just lying in wait, waiting, trying to be patient. What's interesting about a fighter like Montana is she doesn't have the build of a fighter that's going to be a striker.
Yeah, well, she's long. It helps. I'd assume she'd throw more kicks, but there is definitely a body type difference. Kathina's built like a wrestler almost.
Right.
They're just not, they're not committing enough.
Good combo from Montana.
Montana throws combos, but her chin goes up when she does, so she's got to be careful. And that's why Kathina's been able to counter. If you watch, when Montana gets aggressive, her posture comes up. Unlike a guy like Dan Henderson who ducks and just punches you through the cage.
Right.
But she comes up instead of down, staying tight. Nice jab, though. This guy over here. You have some entertainment in the audience.
You do comedy. That's not something that people. There's always someone that thinks they're more funny than someone else, right?
Definitely. Oh, and I love when people heckle me in the audience. So unlike MMA, I can actually get them back. That'd be kind of messed up to jump the cage and punch a guy in the face. I'll do my punchline instead. She is peppering her face with that jab.
Right, just being relentless with those jabs and trying to do some damage.
That's the difference in this fight right now.
There's the end of round number 2. As you were saying, that's the difference.
That jab is making a difference. It's slowing Kathina down whenever she does want to do something. But right now, they're just kind of a stalemate.
Kathina's nose is bleeding. And we're going to look at the replay here. And this is from the kicks that Kathina was delivering. And it looks, there's some of that handiwork too.
She strike first.
So we got 2 rounds in a row that not a lot of work out of Kathina. What would you be saying in the corner? What should they be hearing?
See right here, you see her getting caught with her chin up. Look, chin up, boom. She gets hit. It wasn't even a flush shot. It was just kind of a quick hook. But she's not protecting herself when she strikes. I mean, look there. Her right arm is down. Her face is wide open. If Kathina has some aggression and power, she put her down. Montana's jab is saving her right now.
Definitely giving that round to Montana.
Yeah, but it's just a tough act to follow. We've had, 8 crazy fights in a row, including the ones in the beginning, and then, we slow it down with this one. But the fans they want more action, and it's been the same round almost 2 rounds in a row.
Montana Stewart, she is in the pink trunks, and Kathina Killswitch Low is in the black trunks.
Someone yelled, her kill switch is broken. That's why I laughed earlier. Oh, nice.
And finally, we get it to go to the ground. There's some ground and pound there.
It's a crazy fight when they cheer for the takedown. Like, hey, let's go. Most places are like, boo. They're pretty even on their feet. So
Tell me, Gerald, about Montana, how she's keeping her hips low and as close to Kathina's body as she can.
She doesn't want to get the Kimura. She gives space, then she can pull it out, but she needs to get her arm out of there. She got to be careful right there.
Because that's what we see Kathina doing, right? She's trying to get that, what is that, Kimura.
That's a Kimura. She's going to put it behind her back, and she'll be in trouble, especially with that leg trap. She needs to fight her hands on the inside a little bit.
And so Kathina's just being patient, waiting.
Yeah, and, you know, Kathina, she can get tired squeezing that, but look like she's being patient herself. Now, there you go. Great transition. Now, she may pull off an armbar. Uh-oh. Oh, she pulled off an armbar herself.
Montana going for the armbar.
Now, that was good. That was nice.
What does she need to do to get the hand? There it goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh!
Oh, my gosh, her arm to a triangle.
I thought it looked like it broke, but it was actually, she just turned it over.
She needs to turn that into a triangle. Look, she got it.
Under 1 minute, she tapped, and that's the end right there. Montana Stewart with the submission on her arm, and she's holding her arm. It looks like it is.
I hope it didn't break.
I hope it didn't break, but she's holding it in pain. So there is a win.
Well, that's a good
for Montana
confidence
Stewart.
Booster to go on the show.
Yeah. She's bending her arm, so that is a good sign that she is working her arm. Let's look at the replay. You can see the arm bar there from Montana.
Oh, man, that's actually the first one, and she transitioned after the roll-through.
Yeah. We probably just heard, right, the Montana said she heard
that first
crack.
one was a rollout. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like it.
Oh, yeah, you saw her shoulder pop.
Oh.
Yeah.
She rolled right into another one.
And to continue to fight through an injury, Gerald, I mean, you're just trying to keep the fight alive as long as you can, or?
That situation, you're screwed. I mean, there's not a lot of things you can do there other than let it break.
Yeah.
So she tapped.
She seems to be okay now. We're going to look at the replay. That's the tap. Yeah, she's just tapping right away.
And good sportsmanship on Montana to let go. A lot of people wouldn't let go because the ref couldn't see that tap well.
Make some noise for these fighters, ladies and gentlemen.
Casey Luke.
Excellent bout. It is 2 minutes and 3 seconds into the third round. Your winner by tap out, by armbar, out of the blue corner, Montana! Backhand spring Stewart!
Your winner, Montana Stewart. Montana, congratulations on your victory. Talk about that attempt on the armbar.
Where's the belt? No, I've been drilling that with my fiance a lot. I knew exactly what to do from there. I knew it was over from there. Mark, he even said it was over. So, yeah, I was happy I got it.
And did I hear correctly that you'll be on The Ultimate Fighter? Is that right?
We should know in a couple weeks. It's not for sure yet.
Well, congratulations on that. And congratulations. It was just a really great performance. It kind of started slow. Was that the plan? You're just feeling her out?
Yeah, I really wanted to feel her out. I didn't want to rush anything, get caught or anything. So I just felt out the first couple rounds, then look for my takedown and get the finish from there.
Congratulations. Your winner, Montana Stewart. Wasn't sure.
Great. That was a good fight. They picked it up like we predicted. It went to the ground.
You said that. You were asking for it. Here's the replay, and you're seeing where she's got that arm, and you can see her working it. And as you heard Montana say, her corner was telling her and giving her the direction on that she had that arm bar if she just stuck with it and